Hello guys. So I hope you guys are having a great morning or afternoon wherever you are in the world. So I thought I would come on and do a reflection video. It is my 1-year anniversary living in LA, moving all the way from the smallest town, just kidding, like medium-sized town in Michigan, all the way to the big city of Los Angeles, California. This road has been crazy. I've literally been having breakdown after breakdown, and now I'm in a great place where I have several jobs, bringing in the money, my creative juices are flowing. I have a somewhat okay podcast with my best friend, trying to do this YouTube thing and also Instagram. So I thought I would just kind of share with you guys, you know, my goals coming in the future and what I've accomplished so far. I just arrived here in LA. I did not live in the apartment that I live in now. You know, the ones with the flight attendants and the bunk beds and all that. I lived with 2 girls and a guy and a very rude dog that loves UGG shoes. Still waiting on the payment for those. Yeah. So I was there for about a month. Little under a month. And then some of my roommates started to kind of, you know, be kind of rude, and it was giving me anxiety. I was literally like passing out in my car and then like an hour later going up to and like sleeping. Still trying to adjust. I would literally went to the DMV, or in my town, the DMV and the Secretary of State are the same thing. In LA, that is not the case. They are 2 separate entities, and they don't tell you when you're waiting in line for 2 freaking hours that the DMV and the Secretary of State are separate. So picture little old me sitting downtown crying because I now have to catch an Uber from one place to the other because I refuse to take my car out, which I paid $20 for parking. I went from that to having an amazing job at a workout place. Okay, I guess it's SoulCycle. There are 9 SoulCycles in LA, so you're not gonna find me. We're working at SoulCycle with a whole bunch of amazing people. I'm in this great environment where people are being really supportive and I'm learning new things. Plus, if you haven't never taken a SoulCycle class, please go into it. It is liberating. I literally cried the first time I took the class, and she was like, you are who you are, and don't let anybody tell you any different, and let anything out of these 4 walls just drip away. And I was like, okay. And it was amazing, and I loved it. And then I'm also still working at the theater, and then I'm also the Hive manager, which has its ups and downs, but it's teaching me how to deal with different personalities, and I think that's great considering that I'm a 22-year-old girl who didn't really deal with conflict in my life. Just kidding. So I'd say like my goals moving forward for 2019/2020 are, I would love to get my podcast heard by more people, do more content, more hard-hitting topics that we haven't talked about yet, get my mom on the podcast, and trust me, the daddy episode for my podcast is coming. When I went home, I had to confront something that I wasn't expecting. I hadn't talked to my dad in a long time, and I had to call on him to do me a favor, and it kind of like, you know, kind of hit. I wasn't really expecting to do that. I moved out here and kind of forgot all of my troubles back home and just working on myself, and going back home after a year, it's kind of like experiencing the emotions that I had ran away from, because I felt that people in my town, and I'm sorry if this is you, but I feel like people settle. They don't want to, you know, work for hire for like their dreams or whatever. They want to work, support their family, settle down, and then die. And I was like, you know, I'm really not about that. I want to see where I can go in my life. And I know that a lot of people that I graduated with, they're all, you know, doing their thing. And I'm like, good for you if you're happy doing that, but I'm not. And going back home, I remember crying in my room, feeling lost, and like if I stayed in my town that I was literally going to like wither away and die. So for me, it was a life or death situation. I know for a lot of people, they won't do it because they're comfortable. And I feel like you don't really learn outside of your comfort zone. So now that I have moved and I feel this way, going back was an eye-opener. And I'm really happy that I got to do it, and I was happy as hell to get out once I like I was like on the plane, I'm like, okay, we're good, we're safe, we're back in LA. So besides the podcast and trying to like get more girls to listen to it, get more people to listen to it, I also want to bring a little more of these videos to my channel, and you know, up the quality on my own and do all that stuff, and you know, maybe become an Instagram baddie on the way, who knows. We'll see. But you know, I'm glad that I did this and I don't regret it. I just wish LA wasn't so damn expensive. Like, literally. I have 3 jobs and am literally tired all the time, but I am so excited about what's coming and what's like on the horizon. People are like, how do you know that you're gonna make it? And I'm like, the how isn't like, is not the reason why I'm doing this, or I shouldn't worry about the how. If I worry about the how, I'm gonna go crazy. It's the fact that I'm just doing it and setting my goals and literally like writing down my manifestations and having this positive light about me, because literally, I'm telling y'all, when I told you I was breaking down every week, I was breaking down every week. I'd be in traffic in tears, like makeup, mascara running, and just like, what is going on? And my mom's like, you should come home. And I'm like, no, I can't, like, I can't go home. Like, it's do or die. And I feel like anybody who wants to do this, whatever I'm doing, I feel like you should always try. But remember, save your coins, sis. Like, save all your coins. Because coming out here, I had $6,000, and literally that was gone within the first month. Like, seriously. I was like, how am I surviving? Food, water, it's free. Yeah. But yeah, so this is kind of like all over the place. Not really that long of a video, but until I get comfortable doing some more sit-down videos, this is what you guys get. This point, I'm in a good place. And I only expect it to get better. Despite my crazy ass roommates, my crazy mom, my crazy friends, my crazy life, I'm loving it. So I will see you guys in the next video, which will probably be, yeah, I don't know. We'll see if I post anything. Bye guys.